I feel like if you sign a contract, you're contracted.
Breathing taco air, and you're like, I literally would rather breathe anything else but taco air right now. The game's done.
You know what? They should post the mountain. We need to that's what they need to do. They need to post the mountain. We should collab. Next mountain, we need to collab with them.
Like there are moments where I'm not saying like we're a big deal, but it's like there's moments where I look back and I'm like, man, in 2014, if I were to say like, hey, the games will like repost a take that you had, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, dude. As soon as the game's collabs on the mountain, I'll feel like I've made it. Like this is now
legitimate.
Listen, I'm the guy. Yes, the mountain is like Jeff better care about the mountain. It's on the CrossFit Games website.
It's stamped. It's in the record.
It's a rich tapestry of fitness history, man.
It's the richest it's gonna be.
Welcome to the spin. I'm back.
I'm so glad you're back.
You don't like hosting?
It was good. I think we definitely got better.
It was much better than the previous time. I will say that.
It was good. I watched it back. Obviously, pulled out some clips for you guys.
I feel like you're contracted to do so. I sound so dumb sometimes. I can't. I don't. Let's go ahead.
That's good. Map lady, my favorite part of the week. Thanks for getting us through hump day. Sarah Hooper. How you doing? Shay. I don't know what keeping real. This show has more girls.
Welcome.
But no strong women.
We got to keep the ratio right. We're not trying to run one of those Project X parties where it's just all dudes circle jerking. No, we invite chicks to this party.
Yeah, here you go. ESC Sounds. Last week was the best episode yet.
Of the episodes that John and I have done.
That was the best. That was the best one.
Good as any.
Any show that Spin has not been a part of, that was the best one. That was it.
Vindicate. You guys did just fine. Speaking of Vindicate, I got a Hiller.
That's a dope shirt.
It is, dude. The color looks amazing.
It's good. I like it. Yeah, the purple one. Grant's been talking trash about the Open with me, so we'll see.
Grant, have you not learned your lesson yet?
Dude, do you want to do Grant and Spin as the undercard done? I mean, let's think about it, dude. Let's freaking do it, dude.
Fill in for those who don't know.
I think Spin should say it because we're going to be on his podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're gonna.
It's your idea.
We're hyping it up. No,
it's
I know.
Idea.
If we're gonna hype it up and do something, let's freaking do it, man. That means you have to get behind it. So go ahead.
We need a banner. We probably need some poppers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, John, in his grid league body, wants to challenge Tyler.
You're wording this. You're wording this.
And
really
do a live open workout show following the official live announcement every week. So not Roe versus Boz, but John versus Tyler.
We need to come up with a good name for it. I like Heat One versus JY Barbell. But like if we come up with something like clever, I think we should rock with it. Like I think we should try to come up with something clever.
Grant just referred to himself in the third person.
Did he?
Grant beat Tyler and John in 24.1, Standy.
And then he flat out lied because he did it. he was close to me. Hey, I was really close to a guy in that workout one time.
This is actually a good one.
Ooh, yeah, but like it's
I represent the entire state, John.
I like it. We'll have to figure something out.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We got
I'm
what,
super
two-
down for
2
Spin
weeks.
Grant, though. I'd have more fun watching them than us. I think.
Yeah, but I
2
think,
weeks.
I mean, Colton was all about it. Maybe if we could
Dude.
figure out a way to work it, and
Colton was the
Colton's free and
commentator.
it's done with the farm. Maybe Colton and I could commentate and watch you two.
Dude, I mean,
That would be
I
cool.
think it'd be amazing. I think it'd be amazing. And I know I'm gonna get crushed in something. You know, it's fine.
I mean, if there's a lift, it's gonna be hilarious.
Well, obviously, but you know, it's good. At least the thing you're crushing me in is just fitness. Oh, this is we have to move too fast for me to be good at this workout. So Tyler's just gonna be good at this.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's going to be a max lift. I think if anything, it's going to be like last year.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's going to be almost identical, which
If it's identical 100%, I think Tyler beats me like on all three. Ooh, Sarah.
oh,
I might have to put grid on hold if Sarah.
Sarah.
Listen,
If you, I'll even rep your product.
So bad, Sarah, by saying that you were going to do that, because I'm going to have to, you know, get back CrossFit in a little bit if money's on the line.
John and I were just gonna like barely try, but now we're like for real gonna try.
See, I got weight to cut now. I got
15 days.
wrestler,
15 days.
okay?
We'll see.
Sarah, if you send me some of your products that may or may not be legal, I will definitely rep those now that my official career is over. So I'd be a great
Listen, as the only CA peptide athlete on the panel, I don't know how I feel about Sarah just dishing out other sponsorships like that. But by the way, Sarah, now that while we have you, if you want to sponsor the grid team, my grid league team, like 100% get in contact, like text me. This is serious, and I can tell you, like your stuff would be posted everywhere. But like, let's talk if you really want to talk. You either sponsor me or the whole team, but we're struggling. We need somebody. So I'm super serious about that. But you know, I'm serious about this thing too.
Glee, start of the funding for JY versus Tyler's understudy coverage.
Taylor's
understudy. Tyler.
Yeah, I'm Taylor's understudy. Or is this
I feel like
or is it Bryson?
Bryson's Taylor's understudy. Yeah,
think
Tyler's
it's
his
Taylor.
own thing.
Weren't you working with Taylor to understand programming though, Tyler?
Yeah, he was just programming for me for a while.
There you go. Do you guys want to get into it? We're going to do some viewer comments.
Yeah.
Talk about the Open. And the only place you'll find details on the WFP.
Any details?
Any details, any of them. Here is where you want to get those. All right, viewer comments. I got a handful of them. First one from James in the gym. Aldi is the GOAT. US Aldi sucks a bag, but European Aldi is class. Christy Taylor then added, US Aldi provides me with German treats from my childhood. For that alone, it is amazing. So everybody
every day.
likes the Aldi. Dalton Bland. All right. Here's one thing that bothers me. Y'all keep saying Sprague has an asterisk because of the games. Where is Adler's asterisk? He only won because of a broken foot. Wouldn't that simply make him second?
I mean, I've commented under this one. I responded to this guy. I've never referenced James's win as an asterisk win. I don't think Tyler has. I honestly don't even think Spin has.
I'm probably the one that's said it's less of an asterisk than anybody.
So, like, I feel like this is coming out of left field, and you're just trying to spew hate. You freaking hate.
I think where he gets confused is
negative Nancy of a man.
I think where he's getting confused is the talk about the mountain
Adler
and how like who's better.
The mountain is not the standings.
I get it, but we don't have. I mean, we really
And
don't.
James
have a
is
great
ahead of
comparison.
Adler. James is ahead of Jeff.
Right. We don't have a good comparison of all of it. Right. Like
that's why it's the mountain.
I'm just saying, there's at least on this show, there is nowhere where I feel like we are pro James more than I think every other place on this show.
Yep.
Would you say, like, as fitness goes, not even just as a person? I think as a person, it's kind of obvious, but a lot of shows are like that. But no offense, Jeff. Actually, I mean, it's kind of offense, Jeff. But as far as his
Never
fitness
mind.
goes,
Take offense.
as far as his fitness goes. So yeah, I think this comment is
What's this guy's name?
Pretty idiotic.
Dalton Bland.
Dalton.
Pretty bland comment.
Let me set you straight here, Dalton. You're trying too hard to understand the mountain. As someone who has recently become enlightened in the ways of the mountain, the paths of the mountain, the true tapestry that is the mountain,
preach.
Try less. Just you got to see it, but don't look at it.
Yeah.
You got to feel it, but don't hear it.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pat Lang.
Oh, I wanted you to keep going, man. I was
I was like, yeah,
dude. I was in that.
Pat Lang. I tuned in to watch Tyler eat his young.
Good luck.
No part of John is going in my mouth if that's what you're insinuating.
Adler is now going to block spin. It happens. Become one with the mountain. Jenny Dence's Twin Peaks is greater than the mountain.
I disagree, Jenny. I see what you're doing there, but this is the wrong show for that. And we won't be seduced by your seductive tactics, Jenny.
Kyle Greenlee just got his cheater grips. Those things are crazy sticky. Speaking of which, code SPIN. Tyler, you gotta get that. Code SPIN saves you 15%.
Code SPIN. I had people reach out and I had to check again this week.
Code SPIN. Keep it simple. Don't put a number after it. Just everybody is code SPIN. VZ. This one's after you two guys. This is crazy rewriting of history. Annie said exactly what she wanted. She's on the PFAA board. Was WTF? You claim she didn't make demands.
There's too many letters right now.
More WTF.
With the comment.
Too many acronyms.
I will say, when I listened to you, you said, I need more details. I think I'm kind of in agreement with VZ.
You think it's bad? You think we rewrote history?
I think that she gave enough demands to understand why she's not competing.
Okay, maybe I I did not assume that those were hers. I assume, like, I've heard so many athletes be like, yeah, I was not okay with what the WFP put out. And they just or not WFP, the PFAA. God. With
LGBTQ,
for real.
STD, ABC.
I assumed that I just assumed that most athletes were not on board with what the PFAA demanded. And so, okay, maybe she did want Dave gone. All right, cool.
Then say that. Don't say morally, I can't do the open, but it's okay for you to do the open. No, say I'm not doing the open because they didn't fire Dave and I want him gone before I can be like I'm in CrossFit. I can't support CrossFit if they are going to keep Dave around.
And if that's
true, say that.
So weak that like you're not saying it out loud because you don't want people to not follow you that don't agree with you. That's not okay. That's morally shitty too.
Yeah.
And it's like, if people really like you and they really want to know what you're going to say, then say your fucking thing. I mean, look at Taylor. And I'm not saying that you have to say
be careful with that. Taylor can't, hey.
I'm not saying you need to say everything offensively, but like if you truly believe in your stance, you do want to get rid of Dave, and then somebody says, "Hey, why aren't you doing the open?" And you look at the camera and you say, "I wanted to get rid of Dave, and they didn't get rid of Dave, and so I'm not okay with doing the open anymore." I would kind of respect that take more than I respect the take that she had. It would be just like Laura quitting the games and never coming back. Like, I respect Laura for that. She didn't like be kind of weaselly about it. She fucking made a stance. She's never changed it.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. I don't think she knows who she wants fired. And what I mean by that is everybody keeps saying that somebody has to be the fall guy. And I think de facto everything goes back to Dave. But I don't know if it's just Dave. I think it would be, I think they want somebody to be publicly fired or like blamed. Whether that's Dawn, Dave, somebody else, I don't know. I think that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong. And I guess if she in that video of Buttery Bros had said exactly that, then I guess there's not any interpretation. I interpreted it as she was part of the PFAA. And we could basically say that what CrossFit has done does not fit what they demanded, which she signed. And Vindicate asked a question that kind of ties into it. What about Royce Dunn now simping to Dave to host an open announcement after calling for his head?
And I think,
because I mean, he was one that signed it.
He signed it.
Is he still with
No.
Mayhem? No.
Well, he's still with Mayhem, yes, but he's not on the PFAA board anymore.
Okay.
Didn't Max also sign it, but then was really like, I didn't fucking sign that shit?
No, he didn't sign it. It was just
so Royce actually put his name on the line.
It was just the athletes
that
signed it.
And I still stand by what I said last week. I want to remember Annie for all the good she's done, for all the people that she's inspired from 2009 up until 2021. I want to look at Annie for that. I don't want to look at Annie because we disagree on this subject and people are and you want to make a big deal about it.
You're a Michael Jacksoner.
I don't.
I mean, that's always the thing. You separate the music from the person.
Yeah.
It's not to the same
Michael
degree.
Jackson.
No, it's not. No, it's not that. But it's a separation.
It's
of
the same
what
process.
What Michael did his music versus other things.
Kanye West is a better one.
It's even worse.
I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, because Kanye doesn't really know what he wants. He's just kind of
he's all over the place.
Yeah. Michael Jackson's sleeping with kids and not thinking nothing's wrong with it. Like, I'm not putting Annie in that boat.
No, I don't. I'm trying to say that. I'm just saying that, like, you have to separate two aspects of.
Yes.
You didn't stop loving Michael.
Something, right? Whichever person you're speaking with.
Yeah, that's how I want to think about Annie. And then, like, we just disagree. You know what I mean? She feels this way, I feel another way, and it's about the sport of CrossFit.
It's fair. Let's see.
No one really liked R. Kelly. I've never met a real R. Kelly fan.
Like, of his music?
Yeah.
I believe I can fly.
That
Ignition. Those are two of the greatest songs of all time.
Of all time, John.
Yes. Every single person that's watching this knows those two songs that I just said. Right? Everyone.
But that
doesn't mean you like it.
You're telling me
doesn't mean we like it.
You first saw Space Jam and you got 12-year-old Michael Jordan looking at the rim right in the beginning of Space Jam, and then this song comes on, and then like you didn't have like goosebumps, adrenaline.
You're
what
saying
is this
everything
kid about to
except
become?
R. Kelly right now.
No, everybody had those feelings. No, and then Ignition. That one's a little bit of it's a different thing, but like it's a freaking banger. Okay, it's a classic.
Yes, everybody knows it. I'm not sure everybody likes it, but
if I put it on, you would sing it.
Okay.
I bet you know.
Not as much as you would sing 2 weeks ago.
I bet you know every word to Ignition, Brian. I guarantee you do.
I
bet we put it on.
I don't even know that goes.
And you just start singing it
word
for word.
I do not.
It's really catchy.
I honestly don't. I would know it if I hear it. I honestly do not.
I start dancing and be like,
are.
oh man, no, absolutely not. 100%, you'd be like that.
John,
Vindicate, what the fuck is Ignition?
And listen, if y'all don't know the song, go ahead and look it up because it's one of the most catchy songs I've ever heard.
I honestly do not know it. I'm sorry though.
I think if you heard it, you heard it. You would.
I've heard it. I have no idea what it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
though.
He's like, dear God, let's pivot.
Let's move on. Houston, Texas.
In saying that, he peed on little girls. He's a terrible person. He's a terrible person, and he is not that. And he's not that. All right.
If there's a dark spot of a subject we're not supposed to touch, we will get so close to not touching it. And John will be like,
Texas.
Wait a minute.
Texas. What happened in Texas, Brian?
Houston, Texas.
Oh, we're going to Houston. That's where I'm
Houston. From. That's right. Right down the corner. Around the corner. Here we go. Houston, Texas, 94. I'll do something I don't think most will and explain why I'm likely not signing up for the Open. It's not for moral reasons. I don't belong to an affiliate, so I'm either doing workouts in my garage or the corner of my local gym. That was number one. Number two, I can track my fitness through standardized metrics like lifting PRs, 5K time, Fran time, etc., or local events where I can see how I stack up against people I know personally. I care more about how I compare to Billy from 4 towns over than James Sprague, who I'll never get close to and likely never meet beyond a selfie. Number three, there are other ways to support CrossFit, like I have my L2 for personal growth and training. Now, these may be specific to Houston, Texas 94, and I'm not saying it's absolutely off the table, but it's like a 55-45 chance. I also may receive backlash, but at least I'm willing to put it out there.
No, I mean, like, good aspects of what he is saying is that, or she, what this person
Houston
is saying is that, like, they're self-motivated. The one thing, like, I always struggled with was, like, comparing myself to everybody else. I was always mad because I couldn't beat so-and-so or whatever. So it's cool that, like, you look at standardized metrics that way. And you are right. Like, you can support CrossFit with the education stuff. I think that probably actually goes a longer way than the Open dollars. I still feel like you should sign up for the Open.
Yeah, but he doesn't go to an affiliate. So is he educating, or he just has it?
If he has it for himself.
Yeah, but you work out.
He basically bought 50 Open.
I got you.
Purchases.
I
right?
got you.
$1,000
Look,
versus
whatever
20.
you need to tell yourself to justify not doing the Open. If you're going to do the workouts, I think you should sign up. If you plan on doing the workouts in your garage, there we go. Atta baby.
Freaking amazing.
Atta baby.
Sorry, that's my fault.
What are you doing there, Tom?
We got it. I got pressure.
Houston, Texas 94. So I ended up signing up for the Open.
There we go.
I got pressured from a fitness pal, so no shirt because they look dumb this year.
Okay. That's fine.
I like that.
Yeah,
little
listen,
dig.
like that's fine. Yeah, you're right. The shirts are retarded. I'm with you. I'm just kidding. Like they're special. The shirts are special. I don't want to get in trouble.
Super special.
If you do the workouts, I don't care if you're in an affiliate or if you're in your garage or if you're homeless, but you still like CrossFit and you hit it on the street. I think you should sign up for the Open. Maybe not the homeless person because it's going to cost money. But if you're doing the workouts, I think you should sign up for the Open. If not, then why are you even doing the workouts? Just do a workout you make yourself. You know, it's supporting the methodology that you love. Period. That's it.
That's a good segue to 25.1 Open. We'll be right back after you see who's going to be competing at 25.1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the announcement of the Open workout.
And here comes Haley Adams. The force is strong with Haley Adams. Here comes Austin Hatfield, and Austin Hatfield picks up his first semifinals event win. He is locking down the top spot. Roman Quennecoff. It's raining right now.
I'm your host, Rory McKernan.
Oh, baby!
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Chase Ingram.
It's going to be close.
$25.1 CrossFit Mayhem. Before we get into that, though, I was thinking recently about the registration numbers.
Hit us.
So we're at like 79,000 right now. Right, we're lagging. It was at like 40% behind after it kind of launched the first couple days, and now we're down to like 34% behind. I know all of you guys are waiting to sign up. Right, there's this huge push. Like a third of the people sign up the last 7 days. Right, like it's almost the open announcement. It's the day before, and you finally sign up. But what I think is happening is that people that are on the fence are looking at the numbers going, oh, other people aren't doing it. Maybe I shouldn't do it either. Right? Like it's like almost a justification of seeing it, the numbers are down. And so it's like, well, if I don't sign up, I'm kind of with the majority of people. Maybe I just don't sign up either. But what if people started seeing those registration numbers creep up where it's only like 5% back? Like, what if instead of waiting till the last minute, we saw a push now to get it closer? And maybe you don't have that huge like spike the last few days, but it gets people that are on the fence to go, maybe I should sign up, right? Because others are doing it. A lot of people are bandwagon everything, athletes, fans, what have you. I don't know. I feel like if you're going to sign up, just go sign up now.
And tell people.
Yeah, like use that QR code up there. Go sign up. I get you can sign up later, but I really think that there is a people are kind of looking around saying, well, if others don't sign up, then I'm just not going to sign up. And I'll be part of that group. That's
hilarious to me because it's like they came out and I waited a couple days for whatever reason, but I signed up pretty quickly. It's like just go sign up. Like you know you're probably going to do it anyway. So just do it now.
Yeah, we peer pressured Bill and he did it today on the spot.
I saw that.
He hadn't signed up yet.
Well, he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. If he wants to, like, he's got a little because he doesn't want to scale the weight, so he's got to figure out if he wants to call himself 54,
or
just do it and crush everybody,
and just do it with heavier weights.
And still crush everybody.
Yeah, but he'd rather be in like the division underneath and then the division above and still do it with heavier weights. Does that make sense?
I understand. Like, what if he just signs up for 55 plus, does the heavier weights, and then still
he would rather be ranked with the 54-year-olds.
That's fair. Okay.
Because he's doing the workout they're doing. I don't want to speak for him, but like I'm pretty sure.
Bill B's gonna wait till tomorrow. Okay.
Phil, quit waiting.
And Phil, that's the second best time to do it. But if you're not first, you're last, Phil.
That's right.
Right.
C Hill, don't think anyone cares about others signing up.
I think 100%.
It is. You would think that people aren't like that, but you're wrong.
When it comes to general population, 100%.
Because like
you want to do what everybody else is doing.
In those first years, everybody was just like, they had no idea really what the Open was. And they were like, did you sign up for the Open? Did you sign up for the Open? And it's just like, they just kept asking everyone to sign up for the Open. There was like, this was like 2013. Like, no, it had been out, 2 years?
Yeah, 2011.
Yeah. And there were so many new people. And it really is just about hype. Like people sign up on hype alone. But it's like, we all know what the Open is. We know that it's fun. We know that it's cool. And we know it's worthwhile. It was my goal when I originally started to do the Open, to have a decade's worth of Opens now. And I've done that. And it's like, well, why would I ever stop? Like, I've seen my fitness and how it's changed and how I've felt about it. It's like, there's no reason to quit.
No, I agree with that. Hang on, I'm trying to pull up. So I have a list of maybe the list of athletes who have signed up that you might know. More and more of the top athletes are signing up because Tia Den's update just said Tia has not signed up last she checked, which is correct. But
most of them don't. Till it's
again, people are signing up at the end. But
Bruh, don't do it. And Emma Lawson's the 2025 CrossFit Games champion. That'd be crazy.
Let's see. Dallin Pepper has signed up now. Roman Krennikov, Austin Hatfield,
Thank God.
Haley Adams is that the next day?
Bruno Marins, Ruan Potgaiter, Maddie Sturt, Jay Crouch is not yet though. Kyra Milligan, soon going Choi, Dewan. Dewan is going to make a return trip, or at least attempt to. And then obviously Colton, which is not last year's game athlete, but one we want. And then semifinal athletes are now signing up as well. Taylor signed up still. So JC just signed up. There we go. I signed up for the that course.
What did the athletes at Mayhem that were at that gym in Nashville? Where did they sign up?
Which one?
Have they signed up yet?
Hendersonville?
Henderson.
Oh, CrossFit Hendersonville. Yeah, they are all signed up in a different affiliate.
They're all signed up.
Yeah. That's it.
Hats off to
Sarah Cooper.
Mayhem
That's it for
Bowen.
games people. That is it for the individuals of last year.
They
as
tend
of
they
this
tend to wait.
afternoon.
They tend to wait till last minute.
That's the
Yeah, they
that's
always
it,
wait.
right? Like everybody waits, and I think generally speaking, it's not a big deal. But when this year is what it is, I really think that just seeing others sign up would give people like, okay, well, I know they were struggling with it, but they signed up, so I'm going to sign up too. 2 times the meat. On his question, can you guys really not see the other side that people are upset with HQ and are just deciding to sit this one out? You can still love your community and do CrossFit without pain.
It's not HQ. You're not doing the open for HQ. You're doing the open because that's what CrossFit is. Okay, it's not about supporting Dave Castro or supporting HQ. It is CrossFit. Like, it's not like
It is a statement on the whole.
you're being selfish by saying that, well, I'm not supporting it because it's coming out of HQ. Nobody's ever liked HQ.
That's kind of true.
And
You're
that's
not wrong.
cool, but you're 100% justifying to yourself that that's your reason, and it's dumb.
What
Straight up,
percentage of
it's
that?
dumb.
$20 is going to the.
If you love CrossFit or if you like CrossFit at all, that's what you do. Like your workout regimen is CrossFit. Then you should sign up for the open. It's not about supporting HQ. It's the principle of it.
Yeah, like I liken it to a boycott, right? And in some degree, the boycott is trying to, one, you could say like the minor thing is make change, but at the end of the day, like if you push them out of business, right?
Hold on. This is I want to bring
No.
this up.
We just did.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead, Spin. Yours.
Yeah, I mean it goes back to CJ's point about what separated us from every other fitness endeavor out there. Like, I'm not saying if you don't do the open, CrossFit ceases to exist. But if CrossFit was just a different F45 or Orange Theory, there wouldn't be a community. Right? Like somebody doing Orange Theory in Chicago could care less about somebody doing Orange Theory in Florida. Like, who cares? They have no reason to talk to each other, communicate. Think about all the people that if you go to the games, how many people you've met from all across the country or the world, right? Like, I think if people just start going away and it ceases to exist because it's just not financially viable or whatever, like, then we're just a gym. And you can say, well, there's an affiliate and you have your community in your gym. If you just go to XYZ gym and there is nothing tying you all together, I mean, it's fine. But I think there's something bigger and better to having a whole community. And I think that's what you are supporting, is the entire community and having this thing that unites us across the world.
We're the only fitness methodology or anything like this that has one time of year where we all put down all our shit and do the same thing all at the same time. And we have to remember that we are different. Like, I think we've been afraid to, like, in the early days, that's all we ever said is like how different we were and everybody else is fucking dumb. And we've gotten away from that. And I think it's our time of year to say, like, no, this is why we are cool. Like, we all do the same shit and we all care about the one same thing. Everybody in the world at the same time. And if we don't treat ourselves like we are different, we will cease to be different or relevant.
And I think, and even if you don't care about comparing yourself to other people, like across the world, I know like Houston 94 guy, he's like, I don't care what other people across the world does. Like, if you don't participate in the open or pay for the open, you are actively trying to kill CrossFit. And I mean, like, it's hard to look at it like that, but instead of like thinking you're either supporting it or you're actively trying to kill it, I like that one. And this goes to like gyms that do CrossFit but aren't affiliated, because there's a lot of them out there. I go to one, right? The owners of my gym, we're not an affiliate. And I told my owner straight up, like, I think we should affiliate. He gave me a whole bunch of reasons why he doesn't want to. I'm like, right now, you are actively killing CrossFit because they need us. They need us right now. And choosing not to pay $20 because of some moral principle, you are actively trying to kill it. Something that you love. You're just mad at them.
Clooney's, your arguments are very poor. So generally, I would understand why you're saying what you're saying. We are sort of making a religious-based argument. Like, it isn't based in fact. Other than that, if we all stop doing CrossFit, like the open, it'll cease to matter, and CrossFit kind of will cease to exist. The open is what made CrossFit into everything we care about. As far as the sport goes, the sport was like cool, kind of, and then the open happened and it became very cool very quickly, and it made it into what it is today.
You're a freaking idiot, man. Like, if you can't like have a actual intelligent conversation, I'm gonna block you because you're dumb.
The problem is I don't know how to unblock you, so you're kind of screwed in that case.
Going back to
ask Magnus. It took us a while.
Going back to what Annie said about, like, I said this last week. I think her take should be, and like, I don't want to push my take on anybody else, but I think CrossFit gave her everything that she has. Everything. And she did the work to earn it, but it facilitated that for that to exist. And I think she has to be grown up enough to understand the open is sort of sacred. I will say, hey, I have a problem with what's going on, but in spite of that, I will put that down for the open because it is sort of sacred, and I will voice my opinions, but this is how much the open matters. I think that's
just say, I'm not supporting Dave Castro. I'm not supporting HQ. I'm supporting our community, and our community needs it.
I think that's a much stronger statement. Because yes, you like Deuce, you acknowledge that CrossFit, the open, is bigger than Dave, it's bigger than HQ, it's bigger than everything. But you also acknowledge that you have issues with Dave or whoever.
Yeah. One question I would have for Annie is, if you're so upset, why do you keep your affiliation?
I don't know. I don't want to harp on Annie because I feel like
you want to forget that.
I feel like we have for a while.
That's fine. Ben and Ho, I think it's less about the moral principle and more about CrossFit not having a clear direction with the season changing every single year.
They haven't had a clear direction since 2007, bending to H2O. You want to talk about a clear direction? 2008, every single workout was 4 minutes. They don't know. They didn't even know how to work out. You know, a clear direction. There's never been a clear direction. There's never been a clear direction. Unknown and unknowable. I know it sucks that they get to just have like this ultimate cop out by saying that, and they really do, because they can mess up a lot and then just say unknown and unknowable, right? But like, if that's your reason because they don't have a clear direction, Nick, give me a year where it was clear. Like,
Whoops.
dude, get over yourself. You're just spewing stuff because you don't know what else to say, but you're just mad.
See,
it makes no sense.
it is
like
a
that
cult.
makes
We've
no
always
sense.
done
If
that.
that's
I liked
your
it when
moral
it-
principle. That's a clear direction. That's the stupidest comment I've ever seen in my life. A clear direction. Are you serious right now?
Yes. Pat Lang, you're saying CrossFit can't operate on 30 million plus in affiliate fees. Yes, CrossFit affiliates can operate on 30 million of affiliate fees. But if you don't have the open, I think you lose a little bit. Magnus can confirm you don't want to be blocked. Trust me, it takes weeks.
I like this comment. I like this comment a lot.
Yeah.
I agree.
And if you are any three of us, a wide range of fitness, and you're worried about the season structure, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it doesn't. 2 times the meet. If you're unhappy with the way the open has been operated, such as removal of quarterfinals or constantly changing, how else would you voice your disappointment? Just keep doing it. Yes.
I just figured out who Marshall Applewhite was.
I don't even
He's
know who that
not
is.
Marshall Applewhite. He's the leader of a cult.
Map lady. Map lady. This is so cult-like.
You're not Marshall Apple.
I liked CrossFit when it was a cult.
Yeah, bring
I do
back the
too.
cult.
And that's really the OG culture, I think. I mean,
everyone you listen to liked those days and is trying to get us back to those days.
it's not everyone's going to do it, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And that's the hard part about trying to become so popular where you have 30 million people.
Dude, I'm just
doing stuff.
so sick of trying to make everybody like everything. Like, just like
I didn't know you were trying.
I'm so with it. No, not me, but like CrossFit.
Just
like, you know what I mean?
happening.
Like,
Yeah.
Greg sold it, and then it became about we can't upset anybody. Everybody has to like everything. Like, go back to the days where it's like, I do this thing and you other people in the world have no idea. You're beneath me. You can't do what I can do because CrossFit is that much better than every single thing else. And the people that we produce are just better than anything else there is in the world. The regular person that goes to our gym is just better than the regular person anywhere else because of what CrossFit does for you. I want to go back to that cocky attitude, right? That people get sick of. That like when there was the meme, somebody's doing CrossFit because they'll let you know about it, right? Where you can't stop talking about CrossFit because when the bug bites you, and everybody knows about the bug that I'm talking about, when that bug bites you at the end of your first CrossFit workout and your whole body just died from 5 minutes of work, then you understand, oh, this is going to make a difference in my life. That is why you're doing the open. That feeling.
100%. Pat Lang, my first open was in 2017. I was immediately culted. Yeah, I mean, I would rather have a smaller group of people who are 100% dedicated to it than more who are just, it's what I do to work out. So, as for the actual open announcement,
we haven't talked about the topic at all.
No, I want to talk about that. I think it's important that people think about the registrations and all that goes into it. Austin Hatfield, Roman Krenikov, Haley Adams, and maybe a special guest. Which
it's rich.
It is 100% rich.
It's Angelo.
Dude, the clip of
Said
Angelo
in the comments.
Yeah.
It's Angelo.
The clip of Angelo on Instagram, I posted to my story, but he's like, and the special guest, and who do we know that is he just waiting to see what the workout is? seeing how if there's pistols or not, seeing if the old knees are up to it. That's what the special guest is doing. I thought that was hilarious.
I like Pool Boy's question. Am I the special guest? It's like when you go to the airport and you're like, I've never carried a gun on me in the airport, but for some reason, do I have a gun?
Do I have
the
special
guest? Am I the special guest?
Here is the video.
Actually been an open announcement, like a true one at Mayhem.
Mayhem, no, it's the first.
So that's exciting. Austin Hatfield, Roman Krennikov, Haley Adams, and then
An unknown guest.
unknown guest.
Unknown guest. I don't know who that guest is.
Who that gonna be,
I don't
man?
know who it's gonna be.
Okay.
I bet that guest is on like a day-by-day basis.
That guest is waiting to see if there's pistols in the workout.
No, it's not even waiting to see if what the workout is. It's waiting to see
The body.
what the guest's body
you feel
feels
up?
like,
Yep.
the day or two before.
Wake up and have a good knee day.
Yeah. Shoulder day or back day
Yeah.
or hip day,
Hopefully all of the
neck
above.
day,
Man, there's a dose of reality.
Mm-hmm.
But it will be cool. I think it'd be really cool for our members. We're gonna open up the doors, let people come. Right?
Come for free.
There's never
For free?
For free.
What if it was Mal O'Brien?
Holy shit, that would be fucking.
That would be out of like it's Rich. I mean, I'm excited to see Rich. But think I'm just how funny it would, or not funny, but like just mind blown Joe Rogan meme, right? If all right, and I think we got somebody else coming out the door, and then it's just allow me to reintroduce myself, and then Mal O'Brien walks out. Like, would that not be like the most insane thing?
I'm
It
sorry to
would be
disappoint you. Mal is on lab management under the fitness category,
Not in CrossFit.
not the CrossFit athlete.
These are all girls.
Sorry,
who
can't.
aren't-
I don't know
aren't
why I
actually
clicked
fit.
on that. I can't see that. I just clicked on her Instagram page and it took me to nothing. CrossFit. Yeah, so she's not in the CrossFit list. She's in the fitness list. So maybe they'll change it, but I don't think it's Mal.
No, I don't think so either. I just think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's the tough part. Like if we go there, then we can't do John versus Tyler.
Might have
Yeah.
to make an exception because I've never been to an open announcement, John, and I kind of really fucking wanna.
Hey, let's just tell Boss to let us do it after, and we'll be on their
Hey,
stream.
boss.
Well, hey, hold on.
That would be
Why
wild.
would
as
they not
shit,
let
though.
us? Why would they not let us after their
So
thing is done?
Mayhem? You coming to Mayhem?
I mean, if this is a thing,
If we could swing it, dear Jenna,
yeah,
I would
I'd have
100%
to
do
talk to my wife real quick. I guess it's coming about, right?
I'd want to go 100%. Sarah, we might need your help to get John here, but I would 100%.
Yes, I would need that paid for me to do that.
I want to go anyway, but I would 100% do it in front of everybody if we could do it out on
Be
the
wild.
Oh yeah, dude, I'll die. I'll be like, hey guys, we're about to see a slow sloth about to die on the road.
Wanna Love will sponsor you.
Thanks, Juana.
Thank you, Anna.
No,
Sarah.
yeah. Are you excited, John? Austin Hatfield open announcement.
We'll see. We'll see what the workout is.
Do you
I
think
mean,
that's the repeat?
If it's the repeat that I think it is, then I think it has to be the repeat because the first workout is always the most accessible. It is the easiest one to do, just like movement wise.
You're doing wall balls and rowing. Is that yours?
No, I would like that one though. If,
or is it the double unders? And
I actually feel pretty good about my chances with Tyler on that one. If that's the repeat, 19.1, the wall balls and rowing.
that's a lot
Yeah,
of time for
I
you
like
there.
your
It's
I like
15.
that.
It's 15 minutes. I got that unbroken all day. Then it's just row pace. I'll take me on.
Yeah,
that.
he'll get me every day on row pace alone.
The 20.2 is the one that I think it's going to be, and that's double unders, toes to bar, and dumbbell thrusters. 20-minute AMRAP. It's disgusting.
I like us for that. Like I it could be a crapshoot.
I think you'll get me on that. I think it's just too long. I think
so 15 is the cutoff. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I got about a 15.
You just drag up.
I got about a
close to the
15
end, you're
minute
like,
clock. Yeah.
all right.
Have you noticed the gymnastic thruster workouts? There's always a 15-minute cap, and I always just finish it at the last second. I got a 15-minute clock on me. You know what I mean? Because there's been like 8 of those, and I usually beat you. You always like almost finish, and I'm always barely finishing those. No, I think it'll be 20.2. I give you the edge on that, but it'll be, if that's the workout, then I think it has to be the repeat because that's the most accessible. It's an easy one to do. It's a great workout for people who don't have a lot of double unders to still participate because it's only 24. So you're still working the whole time. You know what I mean? Which is nice.
Thrusters, that'll be the first time ever programmed in the first workout.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I don't hate it.
This is the open.
Anything for double unders so I can take down Grant.
That does sound pretty high skill though, the way the open has been in the past or the last 2 years for that to be the first workout to have double unders. Double unders is a high skill for the last 2 years. The way the last 2 years has been.
I've never understood
shuttle
that.
runs so I could beat your ass.
I'm not bad at shuttle runs. I'm not good. I'm not good at them, but like I'm not that bad at them. I think I beat you in the burpee pull-up workout, didn't I? And that's all shuttle runs. That's pretty cardio one. The shuttle run.
No, I think I redid it right at the end and got you.
Oh, okay. Well, I originally
shuttle run pull up. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because I screwed it up bad the first time.
Yeah, you might be right because I remember I was surprised that I was ahead of you. So,
that was the only one.
Sense.
That was the only one I ever did where somebody was like, "What are you gonna do different?" And I was like, "I just gonna do it harder," and that actually played well. Like that actually worked.
Yeah, I'm just
I hated that.
Try this time. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I hated that because my pull-up bar is like 6 inches above my fingertips. So it was way harder than for everybody else, especially like a Scott Tetlow where he was like.
It did humble me. Hiller beating me walking. That humbled me a lot. I'm like,
I did redo that one on.
You're really out of shape.
And got faster. It was.
That's wild that he figured that out. That's all him too. Because like,
once you hit a wall in that workout, it's like it makes it worth it to like.
Yeah. I do want to go back on the open and just the general community video submissions. And when you're not an affiliate, if you're just a community member, should we even require it?
I don't think so. I don't think people are going to watch your video.
Yeah, like if you're 138,000th.
Yeah, I think. I wouldn't mind like a cutoff. Like if you think you'll be in the top 10,000, then you need to post a video. And then you'll crowdsource.
I don't think anybody's looking at 12,000.
You'd be surprised. Either. You'd be surprised.
I think people might right around you might a little bit, but
yeah, if you think you're gonna have like a top, I think there should be a rule like if it's a top 500 workout or whatever.
Yeah, if it matters, yeah, like to make it in the top 1%. If you're gunning for that, sure.
But not even if you want to make it, because they'd be like, I know that they're not going to do this, but like remember when they programmed the clean and didn't like penalize you for not basically doing the other piece. But like say you're just going to have a killer workout and like it's going to, but you're not trying to gun it for the semifinals. I think it should be mandatory that you have a top 500.
Dude, if that's the repeat, 18.22A. I might have a shot at the top 1%.
I don't see it happening.
Because that's front squats with the dumbbells, right? And then burpees over the dumbbells, but it's 10-1 or 1-10.
Something like that.
Regardless, it's a 4 minutes. It's like just balls to the
Burn
wall.
it.
That's
Yeah.
short. That's short enough. Like I won't die. And then it's a max clean. That's 2 workouts, dude.
If they do that,
2 workouts with no skill, and you know there's gonna be like muscle up somewhere in there. Like I'm gonna be decent at that. I might have a shot if that's
that.
the repeat.
If they do that, like I can't win at all.
Well,
One workout. and I'm done.
that you won't win that one. But
Yeah, but I think like if we did it by open rank,
yeah,
like between you and
no,
I
don't. No,
I'm
just
just
head to head.
screwed.
We'll just do head to head.
All right.
Which you would have beaten me in the prove it throwdown, correct? And if it was just head to head,
Yeah.
because you won like 3 of the 4.
Yeah. Ernie Garza, $4.99. Thank you, Ernie. Will there be a barbell spin leaderboard? I want to see if I'm fitter than Tyler and John. You're actually in luck. I have created it. There is hashtag the barbell spin.
The barbell spin.
So
I need to add myself to that.
Yeah.
How do you add it to your profile?
If you go into your like account settings, there's like hashtags, like where you can sign up for the service cup. There's also a hashtag group there that you can do that. Larry Young, well, Hiller's bench post should have made you feel like a god. Probably to John.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He benched 275 for 3.
I thought he benched 315 for 3.
He might have
It was 5. It was 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I can probably.
That's kind of crazy.
I
know for you, it's not.
There's crazier things.
I've hit 305 one time.
Hiller's got a really good bench press though.
Yeah.
His all time is more than my all time. I don't know if he can outbench me right now because I can probably do my best right now, but his all time is more than mine. Just barely, unfortunately.
There should be.
I'm sure there is.
Start it. Start that hashtag.
Yeah,
Hashtag unemployed.
So yeah,
the no service open.
I don't know. I just wonder about the requirement for a video. Could you get some people that just sign up and do it, put their score out there, and they're 30,000th? Like, does it limit people? I know you're trying to get people in the affiliates and stuff like that, but
right.
No, just something to think about going forward. Anything else before we move on? We'll have another, 2 weeks before the actual 25.1. World Fitness Project. The details are out only on one place, thebarbellspin.com. The athletes received an email. The pro athletes received an email earlier this week that gave out some information I think that a lot of people would like to know. Prize purse, movement lists, which I guess it's official now. We know exactly what movements can and cannot be programmed, and the point system for the pro division. I guess before we get into all of the details,
damn, not the 30-day fitness challenge isn't there today.
Yeah, it's good. Click on it. It's a good
good
program.
program.
It pays me when you click on it. Anyway, I love how Google does that. Going to the pro athletes first. I have no idea when somebody like myself, a challenger, would get this information. But when it comes to like a movement list, are you okay with the pro athletes getting access to that first?
It's dumb that the challengers didn't get. Well, I guess you don't know who the challengers are technically.
I signed up for the online qualifier.
The people who are signed up for the online qualifier.
It should be posted on their website.
Mertens is also there.
Yeah,
I wanna
he'll
say
take first. I'll take second.
Who?
It'll be fine.
I want to say Ibarra is going to be a challenger too. I don't know that for a fact, but Colton's a challenger.
We'll see him on the leaderboard. I guess.
What, Tyler?
I was just trying to make a joke. Like, who are you talking about?
Oh, some short dude.
Yeah, some guy. It should live on the website. Like that's a marked feature that is different about WFP from every other CrossFit event we've seen, is that they have actual movement lists that they go to. We've never seen that before. So why would you not put that on your website? It is a very different defining factor for you.
Their website's operational now.
It's been operational, but it hasn't had anything on it.
Oh, it has all kinds of stuff on there now. Have you not gone there and looked?
No.
Oh, man.
I wake up every day, go to WFP.
And you just
website.
double check World Fitness Project.
All right.
So there. And then this is who we are. People matter more.
To be honest.
Cool
all right.
video.
So we got some videos.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, you could do strengths and weaknesses, and my strength can be strength.
Look, season overview.
You got
Look
me.
Are you guys excited? Season overview challenger.
Are you guys excited?
Teams, master duos, next gen duos. See,
yeah.
Tour events, 600 athletes. The World Fitness Project Tour events will host athletes of all levels over a 3-day weekend.
Have that number.
How?
Yeah.
Because you got the next gen duos, and you got some master duos, and you got some teams of 4 in elite, intermediate, and scaled divisions.
Have 600 people signed up yet?
Open registration for these teams in the duos does not start until March 1st. But you can click on this, and then it just takes you back to the top. And then the event schedule. There it is. But no, there's no link for. You can register for the Challenger Qualifier 1. Done that. Yeah, but there's no list of movement standards or anything like that. So, to your point,
yeah, that should 100% be there.
I don't know when they're going to share it either. Oops, wrong thing.
But you were sent it.
Somebody decided to send it to me and say, "Hey,
it just showed up on your porch."
Pretty interesting. Actually, Yellow Hosta shared it first on a story, and then World Fitness Project shared it. And I was like, "Oh, look, that looks like a movement list." And then all of a sudden,
showed up for you, huh?
It showed up.
Do we know who's programming the events?
Mr. Morad.
He's
the director of sport. Yeah.
So that means Laura's not going to win.
He likes handstand push-ups
because he likes him some
strictly handstand.
Any kind.
Will's got some short arms, man. I've got short arms, and Will's right there with me.
Dude, Will's are shorter than yours, man.
They're really short.
The World Fitness Project is here to champion and support you as we hold ourselves to the highest standard of execution and service. World Fitness Project is more than just a league. We are a team and a support system for you, the pro athletes, our community, and the broader fitness space. So here's the welcome packet. We will redefine the sport of professional fitness.
I feel welcomed.
They posted the movement list while you're on the pod. They knew it. They knew we were going to do that.
Well played. Hey,
that's good.
Game recognized game.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
real.
It's real. It's all on one page. It's also on my website where you can see it. But there is swimming in a pool, shuttle runs. Here it is. A whole bunch of different handstand push-ups. So to John's point, there's kipping and strict wall facing.
He carved all those out.
Strict deficit, strict wall facing deficit, kipping deficit parallel, strict deficit parallel.
Good luck, Laura. Laura, you're going
Not-
to make the least amount of money you've made in like 8 years.
Not one
Because
other movement has that many modifications.
You're not doing the games, and there's going to be a handstand push-up event in every single thing.
What's interesting is there's not strict ring muscle ups.
Okay, fair.
I also thought it was interesting that where was it? They had box jump overs. Oh, here's more. Rebound or step down. So rebounding box jumps. Thought that was interesting. Lots of strict pressing. Also one of Will's strong suits. Do you guys like? I mean, this is kind of a lot of it is really just obvious, right?
The stuff we would
It's
have
basically
expected them
just
to have
anything
anyway.
and everything you could do in a gym plus swimming
Yeah.
in the pool.
But no
Is-
crossovers, no triple unders,
Just
no
none of the dumb
V-ups,
stuff.
no ring handstand push-ups. Do you like the idea of actually publishing a list like this?
I mean, it's fine, but
I'm
does
indifferent.
it really?
I don't care.
Like.
You don't
Is
care.
anybody, if they program push-ups, is anybody gonna be like, it's not on the list?
Yes.
You can't program that.
100%, dude.
Yes.
And then I that's why I'm not in the WFP, because I'd be like, you're a bitch.
No,
Like,
you're not in the WFP because you're not fit enough, Tyler. That's
Nah,
not it.
this is the only reason, John. This is the one reason, is because I would be, if Jason said, well, Will, push-ups aren't on the list, and I'd be like, Jason, don't be a bitch, dude. Like, get out of here. Let us do push-ups.
I bet somebody would complain.
Hey, I think when they run on runners, I'm going to be like, it said a treadmill. It didn't say an assault runner. I've been training on a treadmill ever since this list came out.
I've been going to a Globo gym for months now.
Have all the runners been tested? I want to make sure they're all calibrated correctly.
That one in lane 8, I think, is calibrated incorrectly.
It's fair. That's fair. I can't argue with you.
Excuse me, Mr. Morad.
I like that you're getting more phlegm in your nose.
Well,
Mr.
Morad.
This used to be a good show one day. And we
It's just off the rails. It's fine. Ruck running, sandbags. I mean, I don't know if there's anything they missed, but
there's a list.
I think what it does is there's no sledgehammer.
There's
you
no
can't pull a
back.
sledgehammer.
There's no back squat.
There's no innovation on movements.
Was there not?
Oh no, I'm looking at dumbbell movements. Sorry.
Back rack and lunge.
It's up
Back
there.
squat.
It's
Yeah,
over
up
there.
there.
It's over
up
there. Yeah. Zercher squat. There's not that.
Nope. No Zercher squat. There's no, different types of carries. I assume you can't do that. I don't know.
This just appeases the PFAA. They've been wanting this for years. I wonder if this is better defined somewhere, or if this is just like a bottom, a base hit on trying to put out something. I thought I saw double unders in the other.
Yeah, there's
double unders, but there's not triple unders, no crossovers.
Is there single unders?
No.
Okay.
Double or nothing. But yeah, it's like this just works to appease the PFAA. I really don't understand the need for movements. Like, when has a movement ever come out and them be like, oh no, like this is too dangerous? Or I mean, like,
No, I mean, you're right. You're limited. Like in this case, like JR with his handstand walk obstacles can't do it. I think it's an interesting type thing.
I love those. I think they're really cool.
There's probably a place for Zercher carry a yoke.
I really am just indifferent. Like, the athletes are going to go there. They're going to do it. Like, it's not. if it's something you hadn't seen before, it's figure out who can adapt the fastest. If you're all seen it before, it's just everybody's seen it before. Like it's enough things. I don't think you can like just train for it, right? Like it's enough like it's pretty much everything that you're gonna ever do in a gym,
Sure.
ever.
But you don't have to prepare for anything that's kind of off the wall.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. No,
Right.
But would you have prepared for off the wall without?
I think people were practicing crossover double unders, triple unders.
Okay, just be like, hey, we're not doing
those
that.
things.
But they're not going to not do that now
because of the games.
Because of the games. And then it's like your training should be generally all encompassing so that that you be able to overcome anything that is weird. And then it also like it hurts them from a marketing standpoint because it's like, say they were really good at like coming out with weird new workouts or movements. Like we would talk that up all day. That's gone. That's really the biggest thing that goes away from this.
I don't think Will wants to take that chance. He's already.
Why? We do it every year with Rogue.
But this is a professional fitness league, Tyler.
Okay.
Where we can't be weird.
This one has no log muscle ups. Right.
I'm indifferent. I mean, I think it's fine, but like, I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing. I think athletes could have just trained without knowing anything, and now they know that there's no weird stuff. They're still gonna. I guess a horizontal pegboard is kind of a weird thing, but I don't think it's gonna affect their training very much. Is what I'm saying.
My thing is, it's like, okay, they want to do a weird movement. When is that decided? That has to be decided at probably the beginning of the season before the first event. In which case you're telling everyone. So then we all start looking at it, and it just takes a lot of the surprise.
Right. If we fast forward to 26 and there's something new on there, it's like
we're going to know immediately.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't know where and when, but you might be able to make some guesses. I don't know. I think I'm kind of with John. Like, why even put it out there? If you don't want to program like different stuff, then like just a triple under, just don't do it. I don't know. And then the athletes also got information on the point system. So, of course, the points, they're trying to accumulate the most points over the 3 events to earn their pro card for next year. The top 20 men and women, 500 points, 485, all the way down to 270 for 30th place. And then the challengers, 1st through 20th, get something less than that. We don't know how much. But we do have a point system, so they're not using P score, Tyler. Well, I guess they could technically, but
you just base it off 500.
500 you get for taking first. Okay, we'll see how that plays out. And then the prize money, $380,000 prize purse between the 2 divisions, so $190,000 each for men and women. And then the final has $766,000, so almost double. All 3 events over $1.5 million paid out. Now, there's been questions, rumors that the contract money that they get applies to their prize money. I've been told today by a reputable source that is not true, that this prize money is on top of.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can do that. You can
do anything you want, John.
No, I mean, I think it's doing the athletes dirty.
If you don't pay their way.
I'm saying if
you say they're winning as part of the contract, I'm like, that's not what I signed on for. Like, I don't.
Well, I mean, you would have signed it, but I'm saying like, yeah, if you had a $20,000 contract and you took first at a tour event and made $30,000, it's like, here's an extra 10.
Yeah, right? I think that's wrong.
So I've been told that's not the case. So it's on top of it, which if it's true that these contracts are anywhere from 10 to 80, $100,000, I imagine most are probably getting 30 from what I've gathered. That's $1.2 million for contractual amounts. $2.5 million for a prize, or another $1.5 million for a prize purse. I've also been told that they're actually going to give out stipends for travel and cover the hotel for the athletes.
So there's another $2.5 million.
So there's another.
Dude, I mean, good on him though.
It's really probably $1 million. No shit, it's probably $1 million
for all three.
I mean, I think that's awesome that they're doing that.
So what's that? $6 million?
I mean, I don't know if it's that. I don't think I'd say it's that much, but
okay, say $500,000.
Okay, I mean, at least a couple $100,000. I think at the end of the day, when you think about contracted money, guaranteed prize purse, travel stipends, renting venues, doing a broadcast, I assume that the 10 people that are listed below are all on a type of salary. Like $4 or $5 million of like out the door immediately.
$500,000 is $2,700 per athlete to go to an event. That's in expenses.
What I was told.
How do they make money?
Well, what you do is
I paid $25 for the Challenger qualifier.
The Fratellis and the Goonies figured this out. You buy a printing machine and you store it in an old warehouse, and you buy paper. They sell paper for this, and you put it on that machine, and then you print it and you cut it, and then you can put it in your wallet and give it to people.
The Challenger, that can't be the only thing.
What I will say is, I mean, they're basically going to do, if you're international, it's $2,000, $1,000 for U.S. events for travel stipend to get you there, plus the hotel accommodations.
Right, which I mean, that could be all over.
$300 a night at least.
Dude, it sounded more and more about like Fire Festival, man. I just can't get Will out of my head being in that big old house in his World Fitness Project hat. It's Fire Festival CrossFit version.
What I've also been told is that you're supposed to put World Fitness Project in your Instagram bio. So I don't know.
It's in the contract.
Yeah. Confirmed that if a Mr. Adler, right, he just testing the waters, pulls out after an event, he just gets 33% of his contract money. So I know you guys were talking about it last week. Like, that's it.
So that is that confirmed?
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that for the WFP. Like, that was a bad call.
Dude, Jeff's such a dick, man, if he does that. Dude.
I tell you right now, I tell you guys all the time how big of a piece of shit I am. I would 100% do that. I would 100% leave.
Take May and
I would go to the first one, and the next thing that came up the road, if I'm just trying to make cash, 100% doing it.
I'd like to believe that he's not going to do that, and he just will respect the contract and do what he wants to do.
Yeah, what's interesting, I thought when I heard that was kind of the rumor, it was like, well, maybe it's less than 33%, right? There's some type of breakage fee, like you only get like 20%, right? So you don't get the full 33%, but it looks like that is not the case.
They've made all their posts.
1 post per month, 4 stories.
I hope nothing but the best for the World Fitness Project, man. I hope it's great. I think it's great.
You remember when Pat said that he was happy that something was, not having a bunch of leaks anymore? I've never seen one CrossFit contract other than the one we signed for the games.
That's true.
Spin.
Yeah.
Can you tell me? So, like, let's say they lose like $6 million.
Yeah.
Doing this.
Right.
Would they just keep doing that?
Why wouldn't you?
Because you're losing.
It's for the athletes. I have it. I'm in there, guys.
Nice.
So I'm a WFP Challenger athlete. I'm fulfilling my contract.
Yes, sir.
He's getting ready.
So-
You're showing them you're ready.
I am I'm ready to do this. So
God damn it.
don't you?
Dude, I
Dude,
want to do that so bad now.
I think it's crazy. I think it's pretty wild they even can pull it off 1 year. Like listening to how much everything is.
It's wild, right?
Just the fact that they're going to give this kind of money to them, I think it's awesome. They're paying for their flights and stuff. All of this money that, like you've just said, I think it's amazing. They could even do this year if it is something they can keep on doing. I don't know how, but if they can keep on doing it, like I think we should support it.
I don't know. I mean,
Natalie, you got a good point. This is what we do at Heat 1. We just keep operating.
Yeah, but Natalie, are those losses $6 million?
could be.
That's a
Could be.
lot, man.
Yeah, $30,000 first place prize. Investor.
Somebody help me, please.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Boats and hoes. Boats and hoes.
30,000 for the first place prize, 25 for second, third gets 20,000. 10th to 15th all get the same amount, 5,000. And then you just show up, go through the motions of cool $1,500 for last place, and 270 valuable WFP season points. And then the end of season payout, I guess this would be the finals, 75,000 first place prize. So $135,000 if you go win the Grand Slam. I guess it would be like a triple slam. I don't know.
No, it's a Grand Slam. Grand Slam's 4.
Well, there's only 3 events though, John.
But there's one final.
There's 2 events and a final.
That's what you were confusing me about this last week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought there was more than that.
No.
They're getting paid $6 million for that.
Well, I mean, they're going to be. I mean, that's their outlay. Yes.
Okay.
Something like
Okay.
that.
Then it would be a triple crown or a cycle.
Triple slam, triple crown.
No,
Triple
it's not-
slam.
yeah,
Well, triple
I-
crown that's in the that's horse racing. I guess. You can do that.
Yeah. But I thought we were gonna do that for like CrossFit competitions, not functional fitness competitions. What about like a
Brian's
triple
already
slam.
called it. It's already the Dubai Tirwadapalooza and
stop? Dubai's not real.
and Road.
The
That is
gangbang.
that's the CrossFit triple crown. So you have to come up with something else.
We should come up with we can come up with something.
I like to call it the 3-finger Monty. She finally went for the
WFP hats will cost
three-finger Monty.
$100 and shirts will be $250. Or if you volunteer, you will get some of that exclusive swag to wear out there as a judge or as a volunteer. So go sign up for that. Indianapolis, May 9th to 11th or something like that.
Meet
Go
me
sign
there.
up.
I'll see you there.
Are you going to be
Remember-
our on the floor correspondent, Tyler?
I'm getting my press credentials currently.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be the first ones approved. For sure.
It would be a bad move if they. I mean, like, don't give them to us if you don't want to. But
I don't think they will, Tyler. I don't think you have to tell them.
I think that would be dumb.
I mean, we're covering it. Nobody else. You can't find this stuff anywhere else. Well, you can do it with standards now, but
They'll give
No.
me Scott's number.
Listen. If they don't want to, then they've made their bed. Then we won't talk about them, and it's your fault. It's not our fault. We tried.
I'm getting in,
all right.
and you won't stop me.
$3,000 for last place.
I'm gonna burn it to the ground.
So if you are last place in the pro division every single time, you will walk away with $6,000 of prize money.
That's not a bad man. They make it very. It's tantalizing.
The $3,000 prize purse.
Well, no, just by showing up, you get $6,000, but like they're gonna pay for your flights and everything, and like everything's gonna be handled. It's just an inconvenience to you, and then you have $6,000.
What I don't know is for like a challenger like myself, if that's covered.
No,
You're on your own.
There's no way, because what if there's a million challengers? There's not a
No,
limit
to the
any
actual in
challenger.
person. Like, because, so when you do when I do the challenger and I finish inside the top 10, I get to go to the pro division.
Oh, okay.
And then 11th through 30th get to go to the challenger division. So it'll be me,
So
me,
maybe
Colton, probably Tudor. I don't know, Ruan maybe. We'll be getting all the pro division spots, and then like Ibarra will get a challenger pass, right? Yeah. And so, I don't know. I don't know if the challengers get paid to go fly around, or they just have to fight for their prize purse. But I think, if nothing else, like, if this highlights, like you just said, John, it's probably $5 to $6 million to run this first season, right?
Uh-huh.
And in last place, you're walking away with $6,000. If you take 10th or 20th in every single event, right? So now you get a pro card, 20th, it probably ends up that way. You get $10,000 plus your contract. Like, it's not a lot of money.
Rolling, dude. It's an opportunity. Okay. You're thinking too small. There's going to be so many vendors and so many brands that want to be a part of this huge.
No, but what I mean is, it's hard. Like, if you're
going
to give somebody a living,
is paid for. Everything's paid for. No, you're not living.
It's
off
not a loss.
Yeah, like, you just have to show up, dude, and then you're getting 10 grand. I think it's a pretty sweet deal.
So, $10,000.
If you said, "Hey, I need you to come to this thing 3 times, and I'll give you $10,000," do I have to pay for flights? Nope, we'll pay for everything. You just have to be here.
But train 7 hours a day, and
I mean, just train your normal day, and then you have to do this whenever I call on you to do this 3 times a year for 10,000. Absolutely, dude.
Plus your base of the 30.
Absolutely.
Maybe if you're 30, is it less?
Maybe if you're 30,
it's 10,000.
Even if you're 10, I would do it like for 20,000. Dude, these people aren't making. People who are finishing 20th place, they're not making 20,000. That doesn't, like, that's probably twice as much. They're doubling what they make with the CrossFit game season. I'm willing to bet.
You're looking at it from, it's great to get just like free money. What I'm talking about is like, they keep saying, like, we want them to be pro athletes, to be supported by, like, they can make a career out of this, right? They're making a career. They're making a career out of this by sponsorships and the games on top of it, right? But if you told somebody you're getting a $10,000 contract, and to qualify to be a pro next year, you're going to get $20,000 of prize money. That's not sustainable.
Versus what, though? Versus what? What are they doing right now?
Well, my whole point is, like, to get to a point of where it's sustainable, where a top 20 athlete in the world makes significantly more money. That's like a sport professional sport worthy. Like, how much more of that, like, that $5 to $6 million blows up to $10 million now. Like, it's so expensive to run a league where there's that much prize money out there, that much money available for these athletes.
No, I don't.
It's a big scale. That was my whole point of it.
Okay. It's,
right.
It's,
like,
the scale of it is not gonna.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying, like, hey, it's not great to get $20,000 for going to 3 more competitions and being flown there.
But how are you going to scale it?
But how do you scale it? Like, now you need $10 million a year, $15 million a year to run this, so the athletes,
that you're just
make $50,000 to $100,000 if you're the low end. Like, what's that?
And you're just losing this. Like, you're not getting.
This is before one event pops off yet. This is what your outlay.
No, no. I think it's a really hard thing to grow.
Back in the napkin. So it's like we're looking at like about 6 million before we've even put on an event. We're looking at another, I would say maybe 2 million per event.
No, I'm saying that includes it.
2 million.
Yeah. You got to knock down whatever you're thinking, like, by like 4 million.
Okay. All right, fine. So
I'm saying 6 million is the entire
for
season.
The entire season
is everything. Yeah.
So, and then you're going to have 3 events. So that's 2 million an event. sponsorships, like say you have 10 killer sponsors that are all at $50,000 a piece. It's $500,000. So you're at $1.5 million that you're left to cover besides that.
Mhm.
How many tickets you planning on selling?
Well, they're $100 for a 3-day pass.
And I don't think they're going to sell very many tickets, man.
You could do the math on
$100.
that. Yeah.
It's 15,000 tickets. No big
Hell
deal.
yeah. You could do that.
Piece
It's
of
like the game.
cake.
That's the games.
3 games.
And all the best people are going to be there, so why wouldn't it it would be the same as the games, right?
Yeah. Everybody wants to come hang out in
And
Indianapolis.
the hats are $200 or no, hats are $100. Like
Hats?
That's what Barry said. Barry McCockner said hats are 100, shirts are 250.
No, I think he's joking.
I was about to lose it.
It's like a Yeezy. like
Yeah. I like Travis, you need to up your prices real bad. Jesus.
I mean, it's
Not
gotta be
joking.
I don't know.
Sorry.
Without a broadcast deal, nothing is sustainable. That's true. Jenny, the real dense updates. Tier Wadapalooza did not sell 5,000 tickets. Grant, this sounds about as fiscally stable as opening a buy one $5 bill, get one free Emporium.
Actually, that's why we bought the money machine, so we could actually
I mean, and again, like that's what I'm like, they're spending a ton of money on this. And like the scalability of how to actually increase that is rough.
I'm actually excited to see how they do it.
I mean, it could be it. The thing about the Fire Festival is it had the potential to be so cool.
And it was so bad. So listen. I am excited either way. I'm going to choose to be an optimistic person. I'm going to choose to hope for the success of the World Fitness Project.
You're hoping that Jeff doesn't just bail on it?
And no, listen, Jeff's going to do what Jeff's going to do. I'm not going to act like I know what is in Jeff's head. I will approach that whenever it happens. Like when any athlete gives me a reason to talk about him, I'll approach it when that happens. I'm not going to preemptively talk about it.
True, there's no units on this money here.
But I'm going to hope for the best, and if they do find a way to freaking grow it, man, like it's going to be one of the most awesome things ever. It really, really will be, and that's going to be really cool. And on the greater percentage side that it will fail really badly, it's also going to be entertaining in a way. You know what I'm saying? But
we're just here for it.
This is my thing about the Fire Fest. People are saying, "Oh, Tyler loves the Fire Festival." I would have killed to be one of those people that got stuck on the island while everything was up in flames. I would have loved that so much. I love that kind of thing. I love chaos. I would have killed for that. So yes, I'm about it. Let's party, Will. Let's do it, baby.
I
want to know who's in charge of all the like athlete coordination, cutting stipend checks,
This is a good one.
Managing hotels.
That's hey, you should make
that should be a shirt.
That should be a shirt. Yeah. Not or like you can maybe make it like a not saying I'm gonna die, but there will be signs. Like a workout shirt. You know what I mean? Dude, sign me up. If they have Creed come out and sing before they start doing their workout, that would be amazing. Maybe they got to climb some stairs and then they'll
take you higher.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about it.
Zone 2 Tier Wadapalooza. Let's get it right. Tier Wadapalooza get 800,000 from Miami. That is for 2026. I've heard they may have gotten something for 25 to move it to Miami Beach, but I do not know.
Do you think if you're Indianapolis,
You're
and
pumped.
you're WFP, and you're pitching this idea. They have not run. They're
Indianapolis
pumped.
is pumped for World Fitness Project. They won the lottery.
And they're pitching this idea to the city or whoever.
They're just going to the little Colts stadium.
Yeah, so they're pitching the Colts admin. They have no proof of product. There's no way the Colts are giving them $500,000. They're paying rent for this facility.
Yes. Yeah.
They're not receiving any sort of rebate or whatever.
I doubt it. That's part of the $6 million that we just started trying to calculate. Pull up the venue where it's located. I'll try to get to that. We're running out of time though. Athlete safety, Josh Hicks. The Josh Hicks is
Go Josh.
BFA. He is the event emergency activation and medical advisor. You are going to be safe while competing in the World Fitness Project. And then also Saxon Panchik, he was announced he would not be competing anymore. That's why Jeff Adler signed up. Saxon is now the head of community development. And so there are 10 individuals listed at the back of their little thing. I just typed them out. So I did feel like they shouldn't have their email addresses blasted everywhere. So Miss Isabella Terry, the daughter of Miss Gillette, is the executive director. Her husband, Jackson Terry, is the director of operations. Will Morad, the director of sport, the Dave Castro of the World Fitness Project. Ryan Husband and Maggie Husband, directors of stuff. And Saxon Panchik, as I mentioned. Jason and Heidi Ansley, also doing stuff with events. Diana Quaretto, executive director. She's the admin, I think, essentially. And Roger Nielsen, European event director. That is your
husband-wife
yeah.
dynamic.
They're more than just a sport, John. They're a team.
family.
They're a family.
They're a
family.
Clock, that would be 3 husband and wife teams. The Terrys, the husbands, and the Ansleys. So,
head of community initiatives is an interesting title. It makes me actually kind of hopeful that Saxon's involved.
Why wouldn't he be?
Why wouldn't he be involved?
Yeah.
I don't know, but like my biggest qualm with WFP is that like if they don't get the community engagement and participation off the ground, it doesn't matter how much you're paying everybody. You're only going to be able to do that for one season.
Yeah, no, you need to have the 600 people there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
You need those community divisions, which just a quick plug for community divisions. If you are near Knoxville, plan on going to Knoxville for Syndicate Crown, May 30th through June 1st. The registration for the community events is open.
Really?
Yeah. So
what all divisions do they have?
It's 4-person teams. I think it's like Elite, RX, and they're not calling it those, but it's like there's an Elite division, RX division, an Intermediate or Scaled division. So there's like 3 divisions for that. Maybe more, but I know at least those 3. So awesome. No game spots, but like, again, it's like a primer if you're a team, right?
Sure.
That may go to the CrossFit Games or just missed out. Be a good competition, that level of competition, and then RX, and then throw your kind of just gym.
That'll actually be interesting for us this season because I would imagine like a lot of the games teams do end up competing at some of the semifinals in the community leagues.
Get some time together. I mean, I think it's important. I mean, JR crescendo should be big.
Mm-hmm.
Same type of thing. Like if you're planning on going and competing at the games, it's probably a good competition to go to.
Yeah, you're gonna need a tune up, but we'll have to do some actual digging to find out. Like we'll have to keep our nose to the ground on that one.
Yeah, maybe CrossFit Hendersonville will be there. All right, let's wrap it up here. Blind rankings. I think, John, you are going to love this one.
Oh,
You are going to be big fan.
I usually hate them, so we'll see.
Big fan of this one. Can almost
I feel like
guarantee
I'm not gonna like it. I feel like you're making this like
We've already talked about it tonight, just recently, and you guys are almost ruining it. I'm thinking about the 2025 CrossFit Games in Albany, New York, and when there's some breaks in the action, should CrossFit bring a musical performance to to have a halftime show?
Damn.
Oh, dude, that would be cool.
We did get kind of.
And so,
John,
if
we're
you
not
were
going to
at-
agree at all on this.
R. Kelly #1. Come on.
And so in 2017, they had like in the beer garden, they had somebody come and sing like afterwards. I don't know how well attended
Oh
it was.
no, we
Eric
gotta go on
Rosa?
the floor.
I'm saying like now you're in an arena, you have time. Have a concert, dude. Entertain them in between events.
Let's
I
do
think
it.
enough people in our group, we could actually do this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Who's-
A band? We're gonna be the band. We're gonna be the live
Locker room.
performance. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. This is going badly. All right.
Chicks don't even know the name of my band,
See?
So
but I'm on the panel called Spinning My Friends. And over here we got a short man said van. you just keep going. And there is Hitler. Yeah, his name is Batman. All right, I'm done.
it's that rapping. ESC Sound saved the top spot for Haley. She will do the national anthem, not the halftime
Not
show.
the hat. We're having fun at the halftime show. It's not
That's
serious.
right. It's a party. All right. You're gonna rank halftime show.
Brian
music
Friend and
performance.
Haley would kill.
Is Brian just sitting in a chair listening? like I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Natalie, you're right. But here we go. First
Sorry,
one.
Natalie.
First one. Post Malone.
I like Post Malone. I feel like he does a lot of different genres. Okay, I'm good.
2.
Yeah.
Wow, we actually. I think
That was-
Posty's good.
You want to wait for something to really knock your socks off, but like Post Malone's got stuff that everybody likes.
I don't love Post Malone, but like I can listen to his shit. I also dig that he can do rap and rock and roll.
Yeah, and country.
He's got
And
a
country,
huge
yeah.
range.
Yeah,
So,
no, I
yeah.
agree. I'm with you. Like, there's none of his songs. It's like, oh, it's like Post Malone. But I do like his music. But it's not like I'm gonna. We're 100% in lockstep on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Vindicate wants to know where they're getting the budget. That's I don't know.
He'd be like, I
Sure,
wrote this
somebody.
song about Guy when I saw him running on the 5K course. I need some help. That's it. That's all I know about the song.
That's
Next
why you're
person.
that's why you're blocked. Next one. Bad Bunny.
I'm okay. Cool.
Isn't he like the most popular artist out there or something?
I don't
That's
even
because
know who that is.
he's Spanish.
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to play up to the community. I have no idea who he does. Couldn't tell you one song, but supposedly he's popular. So, all right, you guys don't like him.
For the anytime I see Bad Bunny, I have to remember it's not Bad Baby, and then I'm even more
Who is
disincentivized.
Bad Baby?
That's Catch Me Outside. It's that girl.
Is she Australian?
No, that's how she says it.
Her voice doesn't drop 3 octaves,
Yes,
Tyler.
I don't know about the octaves.
I picked
That's-
up who you were talking about, but man, that was,
That's how she does it, dude.
Dude, that's Bad Baby on some Big Mama steroids. That's what that is. Catch me outside. That's what you.
That's how you got to say it.
All right. Bad Bunny's out there in number 5.
All right,
Next
we're
one.
lockstep so far, Tyler.
The Foo Fighters.
Oh, 4.
John, who else is on this list?
I don't know. These are all three really different people. Taylor Swift's probably one of them because she is the biggest singer in the world.
Foo Fighters are played out, but I don't know that anybody's going to do a better show than Foo Fighters.
Okay, I agree that they have a good show, but we're at the CrossFit Games. We're trying to get pumped up. No, dude.
Any of their songs?
No, yes.
They're all fucking.
Yeah, The
bangers.
Pretender, in my opinion, is their best song, and it just takes so long to get there. I say 4.
No, they got Monkey Wrench. That one is immediate. I'll go with 4. I don't care. I was gonna say 3, but we'll go 4.
4. All right.
I mean, Creed's number 1, man. Creed needs to be on here.
Creed sucks ass, dude.
Dude, Creed's amazing.
Creed sucks so bad.
They only have 4 songs that are worth anything, but those 4 songs just hit so
That's
hard.
how AC/DC is, but they have
AC/DC hits so hard. All right, dude. Go ahead.
All right, next one. Morgan Wallen.
Again, I'm trying to get pumped up, man, and these aren't.
I thought you didn't like to get pumped up. I thought you liked all this
just
pop
hurt
stuff,
ourselves,
country stuff.
I don't like Morgan Wallen at all. Put him at 3.
Okay, hey. If we both agree on this, just so me and Tyler can feel like perfect about this, is if we can put Foo Fighters at 3 and Morgan Wallen at 4.
No,
Because I think
that's not
That's
how
not how
it
the
works.
game works.
all right.
Can't open that up.
John's gonna get his wish. It's gonna be Creed.
And the last one.
Oh,
Swift.
wow, that's
God.
fine. That's
The
fine.
fans will like it.
Yeah.
and
The fans will like it.
Will they?
Yes, they will.
CrossFit fans will like Taylor Swift.
Dude,
Yeah.
everybody likes Taylor
Dude,
Swift. You
it
just don't want
literally
to. You just
everybody
don't
likes
want to
it.
admit about it.
I don't like her.
You might not like her new stuff, but then you like her old stuff.
That's not true.
She tried to cancel my boy John Mayer, and so I've been anti Taylor Swift ever since.
Get booed.
Honestly,
The tickets
though,
would sell out instantly to
Yeah.
nobody that likes
Yeah.
CrossFit.
yeah, dude, you would sell so many tickets.
The resale tickets would be insane.
Okay, so if you had to redo the list, I think I would put Post Malone 1, Taylor 2, Foo Fighters 3, Morgan Wallen 4, Bad Bunny 5.
Foo Fighters 1, Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, Taylor Swift, Bad Bunny.
You just don't like Taylor Swift because it's a cool thing to do right now, not to not like Taylor
No,
Swift?
I literally have always hated Taylor Swift. She writes music for people who have an IQ of under 6. And evidently, that's most of the United States.
Well, guess what, Tyler?
She has never had a real experience here in her entire life.
My IQ is over that.
I don't get it, John.
And I like Taylor Swift.
You're also an anomaly. You're shredded and you eat McDonald's.
I mean, I'm a big
class
Swift.
of your own.
I'm a big Swiftie fan.
Just
I'll hurt myself so bad.
Budget issue. Just blow it through the roof.
Tickets for $2,000.
Dude, you know what's my favorite workout song of all time? Is my favorite song to work out to is No Air by Jordan Sparks. I have hurt so bad to that song. And for some reason, whenever she just sings the chorus, it just fills me with energy. And I don't know how, but dude, No Air by Jordan Sparks is my most favorite song to work out to.
Of all the times to tell me to stop talking, it's the time that I have a problem with Taylor Swift.
I feel like he's speaking like the voice of reason right now. Like, I'm okay with being the one that's
IQ
wrong.
of under 6.
No, not that. And like, come on, you know. But I'm okay with being wrong.
Christian, we need more diversity in this list. So I just looked up the betting odds for 2026 Super Bowl halftime show and picked out some of the ones. I had Creed on there, but Foo Fighters beat that out. And then I also had Tim McGraw instead of Morgan Wallen. But
Tim McGraw was up there?
he does CrossFit, so that's why I was going to put him on.
Okay.
Ooh, I like that.
there.
Yeah, you're kind of limited a little bit with who you can pick. Believe it or not, Travis, it's not the first time that
gay?
someone has asked me that. I'm pretty sure the entire first year I was on Sevon, they were trying to decide if I was gay or not, like wholeheartedly.
Okay, Pat, I'll see it a little, and I'll say that maybe it's not got to do with low IQ at all. It's got to do with absolutely no taste, zero. You have terrible taste.
I'm fine with that. I only eat
So yeah, that's it. It's kind of slow. Like as much as we're coming up to the CrossFit Open, like all of the. I mean, if it wasn't for World Fitness Project, you'd just be kind of waiting for the Open to start.
Can I ask you?
Thank you, Will.
Thanks to WFP.
Can I ask you guys a question? If you could pick one person for your halftime show, who would you pick?
Just period of it.
Yeah. You can pick who. I mean, he put Taylor freaking Swift. You think we're gonna get her to do a halftime show? No. So and it's been you too. Like, if you could pick one person, one or band or whatever, who would you pick?
Ooh, but I'm picking for people. People. I'm not picking for me.
Pick. Yeah. No. Yeah. Pick what? Just pick a combination. Oh, Miss Spin gets it. She gets.
She was so mad during halftime. She's like, she saw somebody on Twitter X comment Creed, and she's like, I love it. I'm like, I would hate it so much. I do not want to hear him.
I would pick. What's this guy? The guy behind Moonlight.
Dancing in the Moonlight?
No, Moonlight. So he's a DJ. So he does like these.
Oh my gosh.
He does this. He remixes the.
Okay.
It would be a DJ. I would get a DJ.
You would get a DJ.
Crazy, yeah.
So like Marshmallow Man.
Yeah, or like
I could see Marshmallow Man.
Yeah,
I could get down with that. I could get down with Marshmallow Man. What's his name? What's his real name?
the guy with the marshmallow head.
Yeah. Is it?
Do they have real names?
What is he called?
I have no idea.
I feel weird saying Marshmallow Man. But I can get down with that guy, or like a DJ just mixing up stuff. But I feel like they already do that. And nobody pays attention to it. Dead Mouth, they're another one, right? That kind of DJs it up.
It's just Marshmallow.
I'm gonna rock with Marshmallow Man. I'd rather say Marshmallow Man than just Marshmallow.
John gets to introduce him, and this is Marshmallow Man.
Marshmallow Man. Yeah.
I don't think I listened to anything that would be appropriate for.
Yeah, it's like if I had my way, it would be like Krangman, and everybody would hate it. So,
okay, no, you're picking for people too.
That's why I said
you want to like it, but you're picking for people too. I can get down with your choice. Spin, who would you pick?
I mean, the Marshmallow Man's the best one I've heard. I listen to screaming music, inappropriate rap, and electronic music. So
Ice Cube would go fucking hard.
I could do that.
Oh, I'd do Ice Cube for days.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like you'll get a little bit of like how the Kendrick Lamar thing went for people.
No, that's the whole point. Like, I don't think the music that Tyler and I listen to on completely different spectrum would be appreciated or liked by 12,000 people.
Ooh, Killer Mike. I
don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels would be good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard them.
They have entertaining shit. He can clean it up when he needs to. They're fun. Yeah. Run the Jewels. Yep.
There you go.
I'm gonna rock with Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Like, yeah, Yeah, he's got some songs I really
Didn't he have some scandal back like a few years ago?
Rihanna threw his keys out the window. What do you expect him to do? She asked for it. I'm just don't clip that. Don't clip that.
Garth Brooks, no. Kanye West. I don't know if that would be appreciated anymore.
I like Kanye.
Got to separate the person from the
bangers, man.
the music. Usher was like last year's Super Bowl. We don't want to just be.
This is CrossFit.
repeating.
We're
Summer wants Insane Clown Posse. You know anything about them? The only song I know about them is the Boogie Woogie song. That's the only song I know about them.
So maybe there'll be a halftime show at the CrossFit Games. I think that'd be good. They have more time. They should do something like that.
Jeff, don't joke about such things.
The United Grid League. When does that start, John? Is there an official schedule out yet?
I can't say, but our first match will be in late May.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
Well, one day we'll see you out there on the competition grid floor.
It's like I'm so excited for when John gets to do Grid League. It feels like it's never going to come.
It's coming.
I understand that. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. It was good to be back. Go to Vindicate, get yourself a Hiller Fit shirt, and then don't forget to like and subscribe.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.